Hi, my name is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers, and today is the first video in my new series, which is Designer Spotlight. And what happens is, if you're a paper designer, like through Etsy, then I will make a project using your papers, highlighting your store, and then hopefully you will get some sales out of it, and you viewers will also get a step-by-step tutorial on how to make a project using the papers. Okay, now all of Nathalie Heijne's links to her Etsy store, Facebook group, and YouTube channel called Line.Arrow, all one word, Line.Arrow, and the links to those are going to be below as well. Okay, so the paper that I had her send me is called Bella Blue. I'll make sure I got that right. Yes, Bella Blue. Okay, that's going to have an edit, isn't it? So what we're going to do is I'm going to go over it real quick, and then we're going to talk about the possibilities for the base and show you how I kind of come up with ideas on how to do it. All right, so you're going to need a ruler. You're going to need scissors. This particular tape, or this particular project, is going to calls for this brown medical tape. You're going to need your 1-inch hole punch, a corner rounder, some ink. I'm using Tattered Rose, and it matches these colors very nicely, and it kind of brings it out, and it's not too dark on the edges. I could have used Blue Jean or something like that, but I decided to use the lighter color. So now here are the pages, the horizontal pages that come with the kit. They're very pretty. This one with the flowers, and this one has the line. It could be folded in half, but the lines go up and down, so I'm going to cut it in half and use each side as an image. And here's this other full page image, and another which kind of looks like it could be the cover, or this one right here, which is beautiful as well. Now we've also got some journaling pages, and those are the ones with the lines in the middle, or the darkness in the middle, as this case may be, so that you can fold them in half. And I have printed on both sides of mine. I used a parchment paper kit that I had, and I can print them out as many times as I want, so I usually print them out on the back as something like this. There's this one. And this one, which there's flowers here and flowers there. So I'm not sure if there's, I don't think there's a right side up and a wrong side up on that. Then there's this paper. So there's those three. Then I'm also going to add some of my homemade coffee dyed paper. So those are the book papers, because we're going to put a book inside of our book. Yay! Always like that. There's a ton, and I mean a ton, of ephemera. This is what I have not inked yet. This is what I've inked already. So you can see there are a lot of tags and pockets and embellishments, and there's some here that I've some little washi type borders, and these are actually tabs that go to the kit, where you could put a tab on the edge of a piece of paper so you can grab it. I may use this one as a tab. This one, my Scan and Cut decided to cut it apart, so I'm probably going to use it in a collage. And then there's these wonderful little flowers. You can see those. I think I moved my camera. Feels like I bumped my camera maybe. Anyway, so there's those, and there's several of them, different sizes. And then these two tickets that kind of bit the dust. And then there's some leaves. Okay, so I think that covers that part. Oh, there's a triple tag, which because of the notch, most people would cut them apart where the designs meet, but I like to print it on both sides and make like a little accordion notebook out of it, so we'll go over that when it's time. And then we have these two other smaller notebooks that I printed the coffee stained paper on the inside of both. We still may stencil, so that's something else on the list, is stencils. And here's some more little writing cards, and I've on the bigger ones I've rounded the corners, and on the little ones I did not. Okay, so that's that. I think I've got everything. And yeah, tattered rose. Okay, all right, well, I'm gonna put you on pause to get all this stuff put away, and then when we come back in our brief interlude, which will be really brief for you, then I will have the cover out and the main book out, and then we will go over what we can and cannot do with it. Okay? All right. I'll see you in just a second. Okay, I'm back. All the stuff is moved out of the way. Now, to make this, I found these scraps in my pile of manila folder scraps. They're miscuts or whatever. And so I found 3. This one was actually already like this, and it's like a matchbook. Okay, so label that folder number 1. Then this tall skinny one is folder number 2. Oh, it says it right there. Okay, and that's just a straight up open one, like a card. And then we have this one, which is folder 3, and it opens like a regular card, except for this one has a gusset right here. That makes it look like a book. Okay, so let me give you the measurements on these. Like I said, they pretty much came this way out of my scrap pile. So let me give you the measurements. On the matchbook paper, it's 12.5 long by 5.5 high. Let me turn it this way. So you're gonna, when the piece is open, when you first cut it, the piece is open, you're gonna score it at 1/2 inch, and then use the natural fold or the factory fold and fold it down, and then it will go under here. Okay, so that's all there is to that. Folder number 2 is you cut a piece 9 by 9, and then you fold it in half and you label it as folder number 2. Folder number 3, you cut a piece to 7 1/4 on either side of the factory fold. Okay, that's how wide this is. And then you're going to want to make a gusset on this one. So there are pre-marked little lines on the folders. So just go over from the fold, the bottom fold, and then just go up 1 and score that. And then bend it so that it stands straight up like that. Okay? So some of this we're going to need to paper before we put it together. Let's go through and label our surfaces, so when we start cutting paper we know what we're doing. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is going to be glued down, so we don't need to count that. Oh, we have to do the top of it though, don't we? It makes this 9. So the back folder, the cover is 9. the inside is 10. And we have 11. And then on the back we have 12. Okay. So that's what there is for that. I think what we will do is I'm going to figure out the papers. We're going to glue these on in such a way that there's going to be a pocket here when we glue it together, and then there'll be the space here. Then this is going to open, if I get it down there the right way. This is going to open with both of these, okay, like that, and close. We'll make a pocket here. Okay, and we're going to make a pocket here. Okay. And then on the inside we're going to put a notebook and something on the front and the back and on the very back. All right, so we've got everything numbered where we want our pockets, so there's no glue. Okay, and then this one is going to be glue, 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 no glue. Okay. So that's all we're going to do for the kind of crazy pockets. And I don't know if we might put them like that. I like it kind of crazy looking with this up here. Maybe not quite that high. To make it look each one different, because this is going to stick up on purpose. So I think that's what we'll do. I think that's what we'll do. We'll do it like this, and then we're going to have to, I think we're going to have to paper as we go along, because of areas that are gonna show. We could mark where we want our envelope to be. Then we know how big a piece of paper we need to go across. It's going to be a pocket underneath. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll stop here, and then in the next video we'll start getting the papers out and deciding. I'm pretty sure I'd like to put him on the front, and I think most of him will fit on here. Yep. Yep, even with the flap. Okay. So that's going to work. All right, so that's where we'll start in the next video. And I will see you there in the next video. And that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Bye-bye.